Kyonayobi, it's Dododoyobi. Today is March 1st, 2024 here in Pacifica, California. Completely jet lagged. Just got back from Tokyo, Japan. Oh man. Maybe I'll talk about. Got sick while I was over there, like the whole family, I guess. But home sweet home. Just documenting. It's been about 3 weeks since I've done anything. Left my babies over here home alone. Just documenting how the tanks look like after pretty much 3 weeks of just neglect. Basically, no water changes, just the auto feeders going on. I took these off as soon as I got back. The first thing I do when I check, or when I get back from long trips, is I hit the feeder, auto feeder, to see how they behaved. And like I think for this tank over here, the auto feeder was moving, but it was clogged, meaning the part where the food comes out right here. Somehow it got clogged. Maybe the moisture got into the auto feeder and moistened the food that I had in there. I don't know. So, but these babies look okay. Actually, I'm not really worried about the water condition when I'm gone. Just for this amount of population over here, it's not many in this. What is this? Like a 30 gallon tank. But the thing that I do worry about is the feeder either dumping in too much food, polluting the water, overfeeding, and or the auto feeder just kind of getting stuck, jammed with food, and preventing the food from getting in. But I checked thoroughly, and I didn't see any babies gone. So, but as you could see, let me just grab my drink. Oh boy. You know you're jet lagged when you wake up in the morning, and because Japan is what 16 hours ahead. Wake up in the morning over here in the U.S. and your head is telling you that you want some beer. So I'm at that stage where I wake up in the morning and I was like, man, I need some beer. My body's calling for beer, but oh yeah, the best sip of the day back here in the U.S. is the one that I am having with all you Medaka heads over there. Over here, over there. I know I didn't record anything. I said I was thinking about recording something over there, but just got too busy. Had to take care of kind of family business, and then about a week, the whole family. My sister has a 1 and 3 year old. The 3 year old came back from daycare and brought something, and kind of got sick. So it was one of those trips, man. It's the first time actually getting sick on a trip like this, and there's a lot of good drinks and good food to be had. But again, just documenting how the tank looks like in 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks in one day. The water looks clear. Let me see the sponge filter over here. It happens a lot with these cheap ones, you know. The suction kind of gets loose and kind of starts going floating, but they all look healthy. By looking at the amount of ram's horn snails, I could tell like if there's a lot of food, excess food, they'll tend to lay more eggs and overpopulate per se. You don't want too many ram's horns, but it's a symbiotic relationship that fishes or medakas have with the ram's horn. Just because the ram's horn, what they do is they will eat the medaka's poo, feces, and it further breaks the feces down into more of I'm not using, I don't even know what the proper term is, like biodegradable, I guess. So the Medakas, right, they process their food within like 90 minutes and then they poop it out. And then because there's nutrition left in the food, the ram's horns will eat the feces from the Medaka. And then now they'll further break it up, and then they'll defecate, right? And what that is now is it's basically feces from the ram's horn that came from the Medakas. But since a lot of the nutrients and stuff's like pulled out already, it really doesn't pollute the water, raising ammonia and all that stuff. So that's why every Medaka head, indoors or outdoors, should have ram's horns in their tanks, or that's how I look at it and all that. But again, this is how the tanks look like, untouched or with no maintenance in 3 weeks. All right, so oh boy, I will. I brought some things back. I'll talk more about Japan on the next run with all you Medaka heads and all that. But all right, MedakaMetal. Let me take another real quick sip. The best beer of the day is the one that I am having with all you Medaka heads. It's great to be back here in the U.S. Yeah. All right, so we'll do it again next time. Hopefully the audio is coming in 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Over and out. MedakaMetal on Instagram. You could follow me on Instagram. At MedakaMetal is where I could be found. So if you have any questions, just hit me up over there, DM me, and I will get back to every single question. All right, outs.